you're up. You're up.
Oh shit!
You gotta jump in that cipher. But
You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Speaking of music, there's gonna be an interesting drop tonight.
Really?
Yes, let me get to it so I can. It's a Japanese artist. Her name is A Witch, Awich.
Is this the girl that used the AI?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Uh,
Why is it interesting then?
I'm gonna get to it. It's
Okay.
her. The album's called Okinawa
Okay.
Woo
Yeah.
Woo
Like this.
Man. Okay, Japanese artist. The album is entirely produced by the RZA.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the features are West Side Gun, Lupe Fiasco, Joey Badass, Mike 454, and ASAP Ferg.
Oh wow. Okay.
13-song album. One of the songs is a remix, Wax On, Wax Off. She has Wax On, Wax Off, the original, and Wax On, Wax Off, the remix, the Japanese remix, excuse me.
Okay.
Definitely going to listen to that. I hope he puts her on some Wu-Tang beats.
I mean,
So we'll see.
yeah. I've never heard of that person before. Did you? You said what her name? I'm gonna look her up right now.
Her name is Awich, Awich.
Okay. Okay. She pop right up. Her last album was in 2023, The Union. Oh, you know what? I have seen this. I've seen this album, The Queendom, from 2022. I've seen this cover before.
Okay.
So let me see who was on this one. Nobody we know, but I've seen that cover before. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out because I want to hear what Riz is doing. And West Side Gun, we're gonna get ad libs, I know. So,
do you know what this album is gonna be called, or?
it's called Okinawa Woman, Woo Man, Woo Woo.
Okay. Oh, and I see the. Okay, so Butcher Shop is a song with ASAP Ferg. Wax On, Wax Off is Ferg and Lupe Fiasco. Yeah. And she has a Mardi Gras Go Crazy Sold to Okinawa version. No, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try.
But yeah, man, what's up though? How was your week, bro?
My week has been very long. Pause. 6-day work week or 6 days straight, rather. Very. It starts to weigh on you. You start to see things that aren't really there, hearing stuff. Ironically, though, I hadn't been able to sleep good these past few nights. So, like, I just dry as be up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, bro, please go to sleep. But work's been work. Nothing crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary. We had our Bible study Monday, which went well. Speaking of Bible study, today is my eldest nephew's birthday, Dirty 30. Happy birthday to Zach. I told him he's a fine young man. You know, great dad. Just got to work on his time management. It's never going to change. But yeah, we had Bible study that went well. And I hadn't been able to dive into Wale's or Summer's album just yet. I do plan on doing that. I got the next few days off. So I do plan on diving into that. I don't have a review for that yet. Have you listened to them yet? Either one?
No.
Yeah. And what else? I started Landman with Billy Bob on Paramount. So far, so good. It's giving me Ozark Breaking Bad vibes so far. But I only watched like an episode and a half. So
speaking of Breaking Bad, their new show is out on Apple TV now.
Is it? It's not
Pluribus. Yeah.
It's not connected to Breaking Bad though, right?
No, but it's the
It's just
guys who made it. Yeah. So the new
Vincent
shows
Gilligan. Yeah.
called Pluribus. You can watch the first episode for free without having a subscription.
Dope.
It lets you sample it. And I think they're up to episode 4
Word.
of I think
Uh,
9. But that's out now. Nothing like Breaking Bad.
I bet. I've been actually listening to like a lot of like I guess funk, like funk, yacht rock esque, like The Time and
Hall &
uh
Oates.
Hall and Oates is really,
Yeah,
yeah, it's been a
yeah.
lot of Hall and Oates. Like that type of sound
Yeah, I feel
lately.
you.
Disco as well. Rick
Oh,
James,
okay.
James Brown, Prince, The Time. I'm trying to think of the white people because there's a
Doobie
lot of white
Brothers.
people in the
Doobie
mix.
Brothers.
They're in there as well.
Average White Band.
Nah, I didn't
Okay.
hit either of those. But I'm adding a lot of songs from. It wasn't a playlist. Like I was listening to Prince yesterday morning on the way to or getting ready for work.
Oh, and it gave you stuff like
Yeah,
it.
it just kept playing.
Yeah.
So I was like, hold on, let me. Sister Sledge, Toto, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few that I actually saved from the playlist that I didn't already have.
So you was deep in your 80s bag, huh?
Yeah, and what I found to
Yeah.
be interesting is the writing, right? And then depending on what type of song you're listening to, the writing. But
Mhm.
obviously they were playing everything live back then. So I got the keyboard, it's the guitar, the drums, you got a little triangle, cowbell, whatever. But that one a very popular song, you know, shake, 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 shake your booty. I was like,
Mhm.
bro, they really tried it on this one. Like they got away with that. And that thought led me to today's music. Like,
Yeah, they didn't have like censorship like that. So
yeah, which is fine. I'm not
yeah.
my thought about it wasn't as far as it wasn't the censorship of it. It was just the fact that like when you think of dance music and how much it was kind of hated on at a certain point in time,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
06, 07, 08, because like hip hop, like lyricism was like a driving force.
Yeah.
But this was like superly widespread accepted. People were
Oh
actually
yeah.
dancing, having fun.
They
You
were
feel me?
coked out, sweating.
Yeah. My era for sure. So I'm just trying
This
to
is Soul
like,
Train, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Um, we have conversations like this often. How everything is needed in the ecosystem for like the others to flourish for real. Like rap needs R&B. R&B has to be successful for rap to work, and like the subgenres as well. So I was just thinking about that at work, listening to Shake Your Booty at work. I was like, yo, we need this again. You feel me?
It's funny. What's interesting about a lot of those songs is like, yeah, they're telling you to like shake your ass, right? But
Right,
they're doing it so family friendly, you're not even paying attention to it because the
right,
way it sounds is so like inviting. Shake,
right.
shake, shake,
Yeah,
shake, shake, shake,
yeah.
shake your
Like
booty.
I know that was like even like I'm getting a lot of clips from the Bohemian Rhapsody movie and
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
songs. Obviously, they got some of the biggest songs like "Known to Man" or whatever. And I
yeah.
was just thinking like even their lyrics are so like more. It's got a little bit more meat on those bones. What they're saying in the
Yes.
verses. But
Yeah.
then, like, you got this big, like, we will, like, buddy, young man screaming. Like, he telling the story, but he's also like, this is like a fucking anthem. It's like crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I've been really paying attention to like people's writing and uh writing on big songs is what I'm like
Uh-huh.
paying attention to. Like, what's making a song stick around longer or whatever. Like, that song came out like 20 something years ago, 30, whatever. And it's still something that's being
Yeah.
streamed, played to this day. So I'm trying to find a correlation. Before we move on music, I don't know if you remember, I was like, I told you that Fast Car song. I couldn't think of her name, and I was like, I know you heard this song.
Yeah.
Her name is Tracy Chapman. I couldn't think of her
Oh,
name.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then on Twitter,
The
that give
black
me one
woman, right?
reason. Right.
Yeah.
That give me one reason to stay here song. She performed that on SNL for the first time.
Right.
before it
Okay.
was released, and
Mm-hmm.
then like I think it was like 6 months later or to a year, she like released it like to the general public, and I was like, let me actually listen to these lyrics because the Fast Car song is depressing as fuck, and they play that at retail stores, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, nobody want to hear this sad ass song,
Yeah.
but that song,
While
it's got
shopping.
the blues, yeah, it got the blues feel. Um, listening to what she's saying, her voice is like so fucking like silky, like but like it's like silk on denim almost, and like her lyrics are fucking sticking, bruh. Like it's so simple too. It's like, give me one reason to stay here, I'll turn right back around. Baby, you got my number, and I know that you got mine. But the way it's coming off is
Yeah.
like this shit feels like poetic or whatever. But anyway, that's my music rant for the top of the pod. How was your week, brother? Wife's birthday just passed.
Yeah. Still got this random ass cough.
Yeah,
Still have not been feeling any type of way other than this cough. Like
yeah,
no body aches, no headache, no fever. Uh, it just flaring up. It's trying to cough something out. I don't know what it is though,
yeah.
because ain't nothing in there. But
Hopefully that a lug, my brother.
but yeah. I mean, just other than that, just working, getting ready for the holidays that are about to happen next week. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just we're preparing a bunch of stuff at work because we're gonna be off pretty much half the week. So
Yeah.
yeah, just getting ready for all that stuff. And then me and Shelby's aunt Tasha, uh, we're going to share a birthday because my birthday is next week and her birthday's on Monday. Mine's on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna share a birthday. So yeah, I mean, so we're trying to figure all that out as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but we're almost there. My birthday's on Black Friday. Usually it's on Thanksgiving, so nice to have a not
A black
Thanksgiving birthday,
a black but you having a black birthday, brother.
a
Shout
black
out to
birthday.
you. um what was I finna say? Fuck, I forgot. How old are you turning?
35.
Damn.
He just wanted to do that shit.
Yeah, I had to hit you with it.
Yeah.
35. How do you feel about it? Reaching that milestone.
Not the same,
Oh,
I guess. I
the
mean,
same. Right,
I like
right.
I do like the fives though. I like to be
Yeah.
in like the fives. So I'm
The
mid 30s.
odds yeah. I do find that life is more entertaining odd numbers. Like 2024 was like whatever. 2025 has been one for the books.
Man, and we still here.
We still breathing. Trump ain't pressed the button yet.
Yeah.
Any day now. Any day now. Anyways, you see our boy has been promoting his Marty Supreme movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any? I don't know who Marty Supreme is. Can you fill me in? I just know he invent table tennis? Like, what's up? He couldn't have invented it. I
I
know that's
I honestly don't know much about him either. I know about this movie.
okay.
But yeah, I also don't know
Can we
like
pull up
what
some facts on Marty Supreme?
I'm doing it right now. Just so we
Okay,
can
I want to know. God damn it, because he promoting the
he
fuck
was
out
a
this
table
movie.
tennis star.
Okay,
Mm. His name was Marty Reisman.
okay,
He was a staple in New York's table tennis community for decades. Known for his ability, flamboyant style, and a flair as a showman, he was nicknamed the Needle due to his
mm,
quick wit and slender build.
mm,
He started out as a hustler. He would do it on the strip, and he would hustle at the table tennis club at 54th and Broadway. He would
okay,
lure them in, potentially lose, and then fucking beat their ass. He is a 5-time bronze medalist at the Olympics.
mm. Bronze is what, third place?
He's 82 years old, so this is like back in the gap. So
Yeah.
yeah, he was at the 1948. Yeah, this is like a lot of old stuff.
Yeah.
But
I
he
thought since you were like a tennis enthusiast, like you would
I'm
know
a
all
not
things.
table tennis, regular
Okay,
tennis,
I
but
know, I didn't know, brother.
he's won 22 major titles.
Okay. Oh yeah, he one of them.
Yeah, so he died on November. Oh, sorry, yeah. So he died on December 7th, 2012, due
Mm,
to heart and lung complications.
mm,
Yeah, so I think this movie's set in the 50s. Um, so I think this is like during probably like his prime, probably.
Or
So
coming to that. Yeah, probably.
yeah, so
They're
yeah, and
they're
then you
prom-
get
well.
they
Go ahead.
promote it. I'm saying yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's fucking Tyler's first feature film
hmm
as an actor, other than his own show. But so
This is A24, right?
um, let me just double check.
Yeah,
Probably is though.
this shit come out Christmas Day. They are really promote. They're pushing this shit.
Yeah, A24. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like the merch. The merch is dope as fuck. We already know how I feel about Timotei. Timotei. Uh,
Timothy.
I wanted him to win our white racial draft last year, but
Didn't
who
even
ended up winning?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. I might, and this might be blasphemous,
All
maybe,
right.
but I don't know because Leo that he did just do,
One battle after another.
yeah. But Tom Cruise might be like the ultimate white man for real. Like you got Debbie Allen like telling you you're one of us. Like what the fuck, nigga? Like that's a fucking honor, bruh. He dancing. He tried to do the Dougie. Did you see those videos of him at the governor's ball?
No.
He got an honorary Oscar.
Mm.
Debbie Allen received an award as well. He was singing. She sang his praises first, and then he sang her praises after. But the after party, they were dancing. Of course, all the black people. Tom was with us. You know what I'm saying? Dancing with us. You heard he wasn't being a stiff, and he tried to hit the Dougie. It looked very bad, but white man carefree. You know what I'm
Look, what?
saying?
Look, I'll say this about Tom Cruise. Like he is a maniac. Let me get that out the way. But
Yeah.
um, I would say he is very integral to like the
Mm-hmm.
film.
Mm-hmm.
He is very like important to just filmmaking in general because he does his own stunts.
Mm-hmm.
He's not afraid to do the stunts. He was one of the few that was pushing for movies to be made during the pandemic, and that's why he got so mad. And I know everybody heard the rant, but he was really upset because he was like, "People's jobs are on the line, y'all fucking around."
Yeah.
Like he was like, This is like the set that's an example, right? Like that we can do this." So he was, he's like an actual avid like movie lover.
Mm-hmm.
Like he goes to see all the movies. He's always
He
has a
goes to
large.
all the
He
premieres.
has always a large popcorn. Like he has like a ritual that he does. But like he's
Mm-hmm.
like, so I mean, and he's done fucking hella classics. I mean, there's nothing else as far as movies go. You can tell the man, right? Like so,
Yeah.
honor Oscar. It's like whenever Samuel Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like deserved, automatic, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
there's just nothing. Like Tom Cruise has done so many bangers, like in just like big movies, like like it's just crazy. So he is a maniac, but
I guess for the time that we were growing up in the 90s, to
oh,
me,
he
Tom Cruise's like big thing was Jerry Maguire. But I guess that's because that's around the time we were coming of age. But I was finna ask you, like, what is his like staple film? I guess it would be Top Gun.
it's Top Gun is one. I mean, there's a couple, right? Like I mean,
Yeah,
he's Ethan fucking Hunt from Mission Impossible, right? Like
yeah, he is Ethan Hunt. He is Ethan Hunt for sure.
so
But I thought nothing was bigger than Jerry Maguire. Like as far as Tom Cruise, it was like his
Uh,
that was his move. Like everybody was like Jerry Maguire. They used that. They used that in freestyle, like raps and shit. Show me the money, watching Jerry Maguire. Almost like it was. I thought that was the one for real. But
no,
then
I mean
like
that Jerry Maguire is big. I think
yeah,
that's more of like a
the that was like a quoted movie, like you complete me and all that shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
it was big
Uh,
time, man. Big time. Tom Cruise, man. I fucks with the boy. 100%.
all
What you
right,
looking up?
fuck.
I see you concentrating.
No, there's a spam message I'm trying to delete off of here. I don't know how to use this shit very well. Where's the dots?
But Timothy and crew are definitely goddamn promoting this film, bruh. And I fuck with it. He got niggas wearing 3-star Dragon Balls on their head. Promoting this film. That's why I was asking you about like his Marty Supreme's like background. Cause I saw in the trailer like he was talking to his constituents. It was like, yo, we need to paint the balls orange because like it makes it easier to follow and blah blah blah. And so I know the orange 3 stars have something to do with like him changing the balls colors or whatever in the actual while he was playing or whatever. But I'm sure they were trying to fight against it, and he probably ended up making it happen. But I'm definitely interested to see the. I want to go see that movie. I don't know if I'm gonna see it Christmas Day, but I'm definitely going to go see it.
Yeah, I mean, it got you interested. I mean, I'm interested in too because just like you said, they've been like fucking throwing it at us. Like so,
Yeah,
and today's
yeah,
24, so it's probably gonna have like a little extra dramatization in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But I'm definitely interested in it for sure. Um, Timothy's been working, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's been I I would say he's doing like 4 or 5 movies a year, bro. Like that are coming out.
That's why I
Um,
fuck with him like so heavy, bro. Like that speech he gave. I don't know if it was the Oscar. I don't know what award show that was last year,
mhm.
but he was like, I know paraphrasing, he was like, I know I'm not supposed to like say this out loud, but I want to win. Like
Yeah,
I'm going for it. And I just respected him. I already respected him. I mean, he's goddamn Paul Atreides, bruh. But that made me respect him more because somewhere along the line, trying hard became like something like losers or nerds or whatever did.
or
Is
like saying, yeah, you want to win is like, oh, you're cocky or like
whatever, bro. And it's like, bro, like I was telling Winter earlier, it's like when people used to be like, "Oh, you read books, you XYZ, blah blah blah." I'm like, bro, what? You're hating that I'm trying to better myself, bro. You don't know how to read. I can teach you how to read. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
it ain't no big deal. But like wanting to be good, no, wanting to be great in a genre that you care for or um whatever, like going after it, it should not be frowned upon from the
For sure.
fans, critics, or like what's that word? Like the people you work with, like your
Colleagues.
yeah, your colleagues. Like it shouldn't be frowned upon like that. You know, like you at Kobe, they like people used to talk about Kobe. And he was like, bro, I want to win. I don't care
Yeah,
about this other shit. You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
He was
But that
all about winning.
mentality,
Yeah,
yeah, that mentality is like great to have, bro. You could wear it as a badge of honor. Somebody appreciates the work that you do. You don't have to be a dick or an asshole about it once that gratification hits. But it is cool to be like, yo, I did this and I did this from nothing, and I did this out pure like God will drive. You know what I'm saying? And Timothy, to me, as far as acting goes, is the only actor, black, white, Hispanic, Chinese, whatever, that you could see like the hunger, like he wants this. And I fuck with that, bro. It's I ain't gonna like just straight up. It's like Kanye, bro. Like I want to be the best. Like I'm going to be the best. Wayne's not about to out rap me on my own song. Like I'm gonna get him. You feel me? So like, or on Lollipop Remix or whatever he said on there. But like, we need that, bro. We need something to aspire to. We can't look at the politicians. God damn it. We can't look at you know, fucking basketball players. These niggas hitting us over the head with goddamn uh fan duel bets and shit like that. Like somebody getting it out the mud, pure artist wants to do it, wants to win. Like I respect it, bro.
I
You
mean,
got my
but
vote.
yeah, I mean, you should want it, right? Like, you know, they're
Kendrick as well.
like
He said, "I deserve it all."
if you're like, you know, doing something like from the ground up, blood, sweat, and tears, like honing your craft, you know, doing some work,
Mm,
you should want to, you know, win. Like if I'm a professional football player, right?
mm,
I'd have got through so much shit to get to this point.
mm.
And I'm busting my ass every week to play an NFL game. You think I want to sit here and not win? Nah.
Right, right,
Like I want to win, bro. Like we love when we hear athletes say that shit, right? Like it should be
yeah.
the same for any field, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should, like yeah, I want to fucking win. I want a fucking movie that people fucking you know love for generations. I want all that shit.
Yeah,
I'm out here, you know, expressing myself, like doing the movies I want to do, right? Like,
right,
um, and these people are like, at some point, someone took a chance on the kid, right? Like, and
right.
then we made it to this point. Like, he, you know, all that goodwill, you want to be like, I want to make sure that they know that they were right. Like, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here. Like,
That was Chadwick too.
yeah,
That was Chadwick as well. He just got his Hollywood
yeah,
star
yeah,
next to the theater where they premiered Black Panther.
yeah.
I saw Ryan Coogler was there, Michael B. Jordan, obviously
His wife left his shit.
his wife was there. His sister that was in Black Panther, I can't call her name right now. But Chadwick was another one who knew he stood on the shoulders of like giants. Denzel, Morgan Freeman, Lawrence Fishburne, Sidney Poitier, like,
Yeah,
and then not only that, but like he was so good of an actor, he did not have to look like the people he was playing.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
Jackie Robinson. Yeah,
Jackie Robinson, James Brown, like,
yeah,
bro, come on, bro. Like T'Challa, bro. He played Theodore. I can't. I'm finna fuck up. Excuse me. He played one of them activist dudes too. I can't call his name right now, but yeah, you could tell he wanted it, bro. I mean, we knew he wanted it. He was sick while he was doing uh whichever, what was it, Endgame? Would have been the last film he shot for as far as
yeah.
Marvel. He was sick during that time, but didn't nobody knew. He did what he had to do, get it done. Um, which is a testament in itself. So Chad was no longer with us. Like I said, the next in line would definitely be Timothy. And I ain't saying he got to be your favorite or whatever. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah,
just saying recognize the skill, recognize the work, and
yeah.
how hard he's trying. Like, yeah, that's just something to
I mean, he
applaud in my
definitely
book.
working. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
And you know, he's done all sorts of stuff too. Like he's showing his range. So like,
Yep, that
um,
boy played Wonka, goddamn Prince Warlord,
mhm.
a tennis player. Who the nigga he played in the uh, biography? It wasn't
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. I mean, come on, bro. He played King Arthur. Like, goddamn, nigga. You all right? But to go back to music right quick, there was a slight bombshell that hit the internets the other day. I didn't get a chance to look into it, but I sent it to Dalton because I knew he would. So Rock Nation has started a distribution.
Yeah.
Well, they were always a distributor, but they're opening it up to independent
Yeah.
artists across the field. So you could be the Clips or you could be Joe Blow from up the block. And
Yes. Yes. He played Bob Dylan in a in the biopic that came out I think earlier this year or late last year. It
I think it
was
was late last year, yeah.
but yeah, he was Bob Dylan.
Yes, sir. Bob Dylan.
Thank you for message in Wandering Man 2099. But yeah,
2024, a complete unknown.
there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they started an online service basically.
Hmm.
Um, that is uh akin to like TuneCore, DistroKid, United Masters, whatever you want to name, uh, with some extra stuff on it. But it caused a little slight frenzy when they announced it, because people obviously when they dropped a trailer for the service, so people of course went to the, oh, what is this shit about? They went and looked it
Right.
up, and everything went to a screeching halt because they found out the
The
pricing
splits.
structure of the service.
Yeah.
So the pricing structure is the artist gets 85% and then Rock Nation gets 15%.
Hmm.
Now, generally on these services, um, I'll use TuneCore and DistroKid as an example. Okay, so TuneCore, you pay per song or per album you drop. So like if you drop an album, it's a certain price. If you release a song, it's a certain price, and it pushes it to all the platforms for you. Uh, they have a excuse me, a publishing wing as well, but it kind of just is just so you can submit songs on there. It doesn't really do anything for you. It's just kind
Hmm.
of like you can ask Chris on this. It doesn't really do anything else.
Yeah.
But that's another fee as well to like even get on the publishing platform. So you're basically paying, and then it then when a year passes, it'll charge you that price again to keep it on the service and things like that. DistroKid does it opposite way. You can upload as much as you want. You pay one yearly fee every year to continue to do that.
Hmm.
They have no publishing thing on their site. It's just completely distributing your stuff to the stores or like the streaming sites. Um, so what Rock Nation has decided to do was forego any fees, like upfront fees, like you sign up for free, you make a account for free, and you get the distribution, the
Hmm.
publishing is a part of it. There's also analytics and promotional tools that are built in, all on one site basically. So it's like an all-in-one kind of thing. Um, it even has like your copyright preferences, like where if you want your songs to be able to be used on YouTube, or if you don't, it'll pull up the copyright message for people to see, like, hey, they don't want their shit on here.
Hmm.
You could also publish your music videos on there as well to push to Vivo in all those different types of channels that do official music videos and getting your stuff on iTunes as well. Um, so they're basically eliminating the upfront fees and they're taking all the back end. So you're streaming all the revenue you get. They get 15% off. I mean, they get 15% of it. So that was where the biggest argument came into play was that.
Hmm.
Um, and I think Russ kind of simplified it too much, saying like, if you're giving them 15% to press upload, then that's foolishness. But I don't think you really read all the stuff
Right.
that went into it, because like them having a publishing platform is pretty beneficial. Um, and then I see who this is aimed toward, right? Like this is to help people get started. Like if I'm a Russ level artist, I'm not going to use this product, right? Because I
Right.
want as much money as I can. But if you're just starting out, like you're going to be making pennies on streaming anyway. So like you can have that. Like it's going to save you money up front to get started doing the things you want to do, which making music, learning publishing, and things of that nature. And with the analytic tools, kind of digging in to a granular level, like who's listening, what's so, and then when you're ready to, if you were ready to move, you could do so whenever you want, with it kind of like without any repercussions. Like
Hmm.
you're not bound to it monetarily, and like unless you until you switch. So,
Right.
um, yeah, I mean, if you're just looking at apples to apples, like it really depends on what part you are and like what's important to you. Like if you want to get your music out as fast as possible, you could do worse.
Yeah.
And I know 50% sounds crazy, but if you're in a deal, it's worse. Always. So like,
So for me and Dalton, when we put out our music, when we were putting out music, I to me I felt like the most difficult thing was like having to go to so many different places to
yeah.
get one thing done.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Dalton explained it to me the other day was everything's happening all at once in this one place, this one centralized
Yeah.
location. Like if I just signed a contract for a beat like maybe 4 weeks ago, right? I have to go to my BMI for my publishing or whatever. Then I got to go to uh who was I forgot whoever we were distributing to. Long story short, I was having to go to multiple places to make sure my money was being earned over here and over there, and for this and for that. But what Rock Nation's distribution is doing is like again making everything centralized. I feel like for a person like me that don't really give a fuck, but like needing to know at the same time, like having one place to go would be so beneficial because like I could download their Rock Nation artist app or whatever and go straight there and see, okay, you got X amount of streams on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Pandora, whatever. Um, you got paid this and blah blah blah, and it's all in one place. Make it easier for everybody, especially the artists, to look over what is happening with their music. So I felt like Hove uh, being like involved in Rock Nation, being the owner of Rock Nation, would not do something to fuck over an artist. I know there's certain uh, like influencers or whatever artists even that make Jay-Z and Rock Nation look like the big bad evil corporation or whatever. But I haven't heard a story about any artist being fucked over. Uh, Maybe the deal wasn't exactly what they anticipated it to be, and that was a point of like for them to like leave or whatever. But I've only heard nothing but good as far as Rock Nation goes. I mean, we just saw what the Clips did this year with their distribution. Not only that, their rollout and everything else, and not only that, Hove helping get them out of their previous deal to come over, let them do what they needed to do with the album that they wanted to put out, with the artists they wanted to collaborate with. And now they signed a new deal with another management team, which I don't think they had a deal with Rock Nation as far as management. I think it was just
Yeah.
strictly just distribution. But that just goes to show they're not holding nobody hostage over there. If you understand what's in the papers, your lawyer, your man, you probably shouldn't get your man to look over. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But your manager, whoever, understand what's happening with this deal. You sign the dotted line and you make your bed. That's what it is. But uh yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, I don't think I could only assume Russ didn't fully read. I think he just read
The split part. Yeah.
and was like, what the fuck? And I knew it was more to it. I just knew I wasn't gonna be the one to read it. So shout out to Dalton because he did. All right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's worth considering. I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's just having all that there is very important.
Yeah,
I will
I'm
say
telling
just
you.
to be, even critical is like it's just why now is the weird part
Mm-hmm.
to me. Like it's such a
Mm-hmm.
random time when everything's already oversaturated. It's a weird time to do it, but I
I
mean,
think options is what rises like all boats though. Like if Rock Nation is offering the best thing, like we're going to see these other people either have to step up or crumble for real.
yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? So it's just a matter of
yeah.
time.
Time will
Only
tell. I
one.
mean, I know
Yeah.
people going. I know people sign up for it. Like, there's no
Oh
way they
yeah, for
didn't.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Shit, I'm gonna
um,
sign up, nigga. The fuck? Let's see what the fuck they got. What they talking
yeah.
about?
Let's see. Let's see. Like, in a year's time, what we're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, for
And
sure.
see what kind of moves they're making and like what improvements they make. Because this is still the base model. They
Yeah.
could add more stuff.
Yep.
So on and so forth. Because like I feel like TuneCore never evolved.
No.
DistroKid just stopped doing their things. The only one that was like kind of changing it up was United Masters. So like,
Mm.
um,
United Masters help a lot of people get like placements on like 2K and shit like that.
yeah,
Like,
ESPN.
yeah, so
So they've definitely done some stuff. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what they got.
yeah.
I mean, they definitely got reach. So you could do worse. But let's get in why I called you into the classroom today.
Yes, sir.
Our weekly movie this week is the classic, the beautiful,
Mm.
the wonderful,
The
the
cinematic.
amazing, possibly the best superhero movie of all time, The Incredibles.
Well, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. My cousin got that Ingrid Bob right now. Right now. He was just on FaceTime with her. And that's exactly what I told her. You got that Bob, that fuck ass Bob.
But yeah, we the movie this week was The Incredibles.
Yeah.
This was the movie that, like, because Pixar had credibility, right, with Toy Story and everything, but this movie took it to a different stratosphere. I think for me in general, because I was like, oh, ain't nobody doing shit like this. Like, to this day, it is the best Fantastic Four movie, even though it's not really Fantastic Four, but it is the best one.
Yeah.
I think it is still my favorite Pixar movie, which is tough because Toy Story is a banger. Don't get me wrong. But there's just something about this movie that is just, it hits every note for me.
Yeah.
I
agree.
have 3 copies of this movie. I have the DVD, I have a Blu-ray, and a 4K copy of this movie right now. Because I love it so much. I had that DVD on all the time because they added all these special features to the DVD where it pulled up a screen where you could look up every hero that's mentioned in that movie, or at least or even just an article about them, and it has like all their powers broken down, like the stuff they did, like even if they're like not, they're like most of those characters are not even like talked
on screen,
about, right? But it's just they had it all broken down, right? Just what if I've seen this movie gotta be over 50 times at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say about 60. Yeah.
My son's even seen it multiple times now because he loves this movie too.
That's one of the things they did with this film, especially for that time. And I know it started happening a lot around that time, but they made it like enjoyable for adults and kids. They put enough of both in there. I mean, obviously the family dynamic, but even, some of the jokes that were geared towards adults and little innuendos and shit like that, like they did that really, really well. It was very tasteful. Very tasteful. And I mean, even the aesthetics of the film, you got like that futuristic, but it's still like
it's retro futuristic.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, retro futuristic is they did that very well. It felt like the scale of the movie too. Again, it being like an animated film, niggas say, especially back then, watching cartoons and shit. But this shit felt like if people were in these like places of these characters, it would still go. Like same story, whatever the case may be, it would still go. Like
It was,
they did this film very, very well. Very
yeah. I
well.
mean, it was like a very cinematic. I'm telling you, like this literally pushed like the animated medium, like as far as this kind of animation, to the next level. Like after this
Yeah.
movie, you started seeing them get more dynamic and
Mm,
things of that nature, because of this movie. um, Hell of a cast.
yeah.
This movie is still meme to this day because the characters are so incredible in this movie.
Yeah.
Um, with Jack,
Frozone, I
Edna,
mean,
Frozone.
yeah. Samuel.
Where is my super suit? People still
Yeah.
say that to this day. I am your
Samuel.
wife. I am the
Yeah.
greatest good you ever gonna have. Yeah, like
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and then, yeah, like you said, just for
Ingrid
adult,
too.
yeah, Edna, bro.
And Ingrid, whatever, nigga.
Um, and like you said, from kids to adults, like you started picking different things up from these movies, right? Like,
Yeah.
um, to Robert, like, just cannot get over the glory days of being the biggest hero, and then now just doing fucking insurance.
Yeah.
Um, for all of it unraveling for saving someone's life, right? Like, so
Right.
it was, and this is before like the superhero wave like went crazy, right? Like this
Hmm.
is like, that's why it's like a neat movie, um, just for the simple fact that this was definitely like, uh, ahead of its time, and it was just a really, 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 um, yeah. It's also just really important to me. This movie came out in 2004, bro.
Hmm.
Like, um, directed by Brad Bird. Uh, done a lot of banger movies. He did The Iron Giant, Ratatouille. He directed Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. Uh, of course, Incredibles 2. But, um, yeah, he won an Academy Award for this movie, Best Animated Feature.
I
So,
mean,
um, yeah, and, like I said, I still think this is my favorite Pixar movie. And the reason I said it's the best superhero movie of all time, Chris, is that like not trying to be like like I love the Marvel movies. Like, don't get me wrong. If it's not the best, it's like top three for me for sure. Because
hmm,
it doesn't have to follow anything, right? It's its own thing.
yeah.
Um, I mean, if you want to, like, you can. Like, if I really sit back and think about it, like, there's only a handful I can really be like, yo, these are like quintessential like superhero movies. Of course, the thing with Infinity War and Endgame to me though is like, unless you're like deep into the other movies that came out, like those movies won't hit the same for you, right? What I
Mm,
mean by this is like this movie, no prior knowledge is needed. Jump in, and it's phenomenal, top to bottom, right? Like literally top to bottom, nothing. If you see The Dark Knight, right, self-contained, you don't need a universal knowledge to understand what the fuck happening there. Spider-Man 2 ups the ante from the first one, not a
mm,
universe or anything. Another banger top to bottom. The two Spider-Man animated movies, in fucking incredible.
yeah, they did that. I just watched
In
Into the
fucking
Spider Verse
incredible.
the other day, or Across the Spider Verse.
The only
Yeah,
reason, but the second one, you have to watch the first one, right?
yeah,
And then like it ends on a cliffhanger because there's a third one. But the first one is phenomenal, top to bottom. Like they had to patent that animation style because it was so unique. The way
yeah,
it looked like comic books on pages,
yeah.
and they slowed Miles down to a different frame rate, so he looked more inexperienced. I was like, they just did so much unique shit with that movie, right? But
Yeah.
but I don't think you get that movie without this movie though. So
Mm,
like, um, this was just so pivotal to like my child. Like I was a teenager, but like this was like I fucking love this movie to this day.
For
And every
sure.
time I watch it, I still get that like warm feeling, like
Yeah.
the first time I watched it,
Yeah.
because it's a classic. Um, and now and also I now like and I've seen it stages of my life. Like I've seen it from the kid's point of view, an adult, and now as a parent. Like you
Right.
see all these different ways, um, and just watching them do this, but with superpowers is just because even though their superpowers is a very human film, it is just about family at the end of the day, and
Mm.
like, uh, wanting to be better or just get back to being great, and then uh yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody has seen this movie. If you haven't, just fucking watch it. Um, don't even have to get too deep into the story, really. It's just like I just want to talk about how good it is. Like fun ass villain too.
Yeah.
Um, uh, just all the all the family members get a time to shine. They're all great. No one's a piece of shit, right? Like,
That's what I was gonna say about the time thing. Every character in the family had their issue.
mhm,
Even the beginning of the film, the backstory that we got, like uh save the guy, didn't want to be saved. You're almost late. We didn't know. We kind of knew he was finna get married. He's late for something. Like nothing felt like rushed. Everything felt necessary,
yep.
and I think the ending paid off. Obviously, with Jack uh, saving the ultimate day. Ultimately, he saved the day. This is his day for sure. But
Yeah. And you get the name Jack of all trades because he can do like basically anything.
even the villain's point of view, like what turned him was the
Yeah.
denial from his hero. Like every story was fire. I would ask you though, like out of all the stories that are being told in the film, like which story uh do you identify with or like the most, and who is your favorite character?
Oh, my favorite character?
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, so I think kid me would have a different answer than my adult me, right? Um,
Mm, this
I
wine is
because
winning right now.
I mean, Elastigirl is the best character in the movie. Like, let's not even like go, uh, like get it twisted. She is the glue for all of it.
Okay.
Um, I and I don't dislike anybody, but I can never identify with Robert all the way because I didn't have that. I wasn't like an NFL player that got retired or like got injured and
Right,
then couldn't
right,
go back
right,
to it.
right,
Like
right.
I never had like a thing like that. I was just kind of always like kept to the grind and kept to my shit, right? Like
Hmm.
um, but on another hand, I do feel like the exhaustion that he feels of like
Hmm.
of the mundaneness of just everyday life and going back and
Hmm.
then like man, me and Shelby talk about it sometimes. Like, man, remember when we didn't have kids? Like, I do remember those times, right? Like, I
Yeah,
could go out when I wanted to. I could
yeah,
stay up to 3 a.m. playing video games, and my wife wouldn't
right.
be mad at me, right? But now I can't do that, right? So I do remember those times. Um, but I think, yeah, like growing up and then becoming a parent, like Elastigirl, just her demeanor and her just thing of just keeping that family together. Like, because without her, like this shit just falls apart, like
Hmm.
immediately. Um, she tries so hard. Every scene you see her at dinner time, just trying to get Violet to come out of her shell and talk. We don't have you. It's leftover night. We have all this. I don't want to eat. Okay,
Hmm.
well let's. And then my man's is read a newspaper detached from it all, right? Like it's just.
Hmm.
And then when shit hits the fan, she going to find her husband, right? And then when the
Yeah,
kids sneak on board, she's like, okay, well, we're gonna fucking do this then. She's the one leading the charge, right? Giving
yeah,
them coming up with the ideas. She protects the kids from a plane crash.
yeah.
Like she's the real deal. I mean, but I mean Frozone, bro. I mean, what else do I need to say? Frozone is the fucking guy, bro.
Yeah.
Um, I think I probably identify with him the most because of like he he's going with Robert stuff because that's his best friend, right? He's just like
Mm,
but hey, how about we just go bowling for once
yeah,
to just do it? You know, we've done this, and then even when he says no, he's like, all right, and
yeah,
then you know, he's reasonable.
yeah.
He's just like
Sensible
you need
man.
someone you need someone to ask permission to be safe. You know, I would like that. You know, right now I can't just be out
Yeah,
here doing illegal shit. Like I
yeah.
and then the argument with his wife is like,
Hmm.
I gotta
Iconic.
say, I gotta say, like, what, motherfucker? I'm your wife. I don't give a fuck about this city. Like, um, and
Hmm.
just his dynamic with the kids, um, and then when shit hit the fan, he was there, right? Like, I mean, so like, I think my two favorite are definitely Frozone and Elastigirl, um, bar done, um, and then you know Jack reminds me of Ronan for sure. He's the fucking hellion.
I
Um,
bet.
but
Mr. Incredible for me is a cautionary tale.
yes,
I feel like I see it time and time again. I feel like even my own father had moments of that throughout my life
Mhm.
where he was like, I love you guys, you know, I love my family, but like I wish I could still go
Do that
ride
shit.
horses with
Yeah,
the boys or go, you know what I'm saying? Uh so and then I mean even that story, I mean it get a little deeper too. Like it's like, do you avoid that life because you see that? You know what I mean?
mhm.
Do you not want the wife and kids because you want to have this uh uh type of lifestyle? So I can't fully say I'm there with him on that, but it is something to think about. Not being a husband or a father yet. Like, do I? Am I? But then again, like look at the joy. But I think for me, the character I fucked with the most was Dash.
Oh yeah,
And it's simply because he wanted to do more, didn't understand why he couldn't do more until he understood it. And I think that is a great lesson for like anybody, like young or old. It's like, I know I can beat this guy up, but let me just talk to him. Let me try another thing before this. Or like for me, I feel like I kind of uh withdraw from like competition in a certain capacity. Regardless of how much work or what I know I can do, I just try to like humble myself and be like, I know like there's somebody better. In my journey, in my travels though, I thought came across that personally. But of course everybody got their favorites. But for me, I just feel like, there's a time and a place.
yeah.
And until you like are responsible enough to understand that. And not only that, but like what this could do. Yeah, you might feel great scoring that touchdown, but then we got to move again. You know what I'm saying? Because we got somebody got the drop on us. So I just thought him coming to the realization of like, oh, this is bigger than me and what I want. And then at the end still being able to compete and have his family there to remind him like, yo, don't hand you can do it, but don't go all the way. I fucked with his story a lot, and not for nothing, I'm not the guy who's like, oh, the villain's got a point and all that. I'm not that guy. The villain was fucked up. He killed people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. But I like how they did his story. From a
Yeah.
child, he worshipped this man, and the man that he worshipped was like, get out of here, beat it. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm going to create the problem and solve the problem. And in doing the problem, I know that I got to be smarter. I don't have the super strength, so I'm gonna create something that does. Like just his whole way of going about being bad was good. You feel me? Um,
There is no bad character in this movie.
no, it's not. It really like from top to bottom. Like
Like I said, everybody you can there's someone that someone can see themselves as in this movie. there's at least one person that you can
Even
see
the
yourself.
relocation,
Yes.
even the Nick Fury of this universe is like he's like, bro, I'm sick of this shit, bro. I just
Yeah.
want to
He's like,
like,
money, money, money. We can't keep doing this, Bob. Yeah.
yeah, like
He's sick of that
yeah.
shit. But like,
I do to talk about Pixar for like a slight second because I'm sure you've seen the story about the guy who went and started Pixar was working with Disney.
yes.
And he had an opportunity taken away from him that he felt like he deserved. He was like, all right, I'm finna show y'all like what this shit could really turn up to. And I think the first movie he did was Toy Story.
That was the Pixar's first movie, yes.
Bruh, to get Tim the Tool Man Taylor and Forrest Gump is fucking crazy. I just saw a little clip of them doing their lines
Yeah.
like in that time back in the day. Their voice, that's the thing about like animated films, like a voice could bring a nigga to life, bruh. Like Scar, bruh. What's Jeremy? What's his name?
Hold on.
What happened?
Wondering Man said, and that ass though. Talk about.
Oh yeah, she got that. She got that. Thighs, ass, all that. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy too is if you really into that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, but she could really get her proportions any size if she wanted to.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm
technically,
saying?
yes, yeah.
She could do whatever she wanted to do with that. But what's the dude Scar who played Scar? Jeremy Allen. The he was Alfred for the
You talking about
Snyderverse.
Scar from Lion King?
Yeah.
Jeremy Irons.
Can you imagine anybody else doing that voice, bro?
No.
Or damn, I can't even call my man name. Mufasa, Darth Vader. I can't even call his name, but a voice really brings a nigga to life.
James
Bro.
Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Shout out to James Earl Jones. And I felt like Incredibles, like when I realized who was who, like who was playing, because I didn't care about that shit as a kid. I really wasn't paying attention for real.
Right.
But Elastigirl being the senator or whatever from Batman versus Superman, like that voice, her voice is
Holly
so like
Hunter. Yeah.
country, down home, is comforting. You feel me? Again, you got Samuel L. Jackson, even Mr. Incredible. I know he's a person I just can't.
Craig T.
I don't
Nelson.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's a big, you know, big time guy as well. Pixar kind of, for me, I know Disney started it. I mean, again, we got James Earl Jones, Jason Weaver singing Simba's parts in the movie, but I feel like Pixar really like was like, nah, we finna really like go out here and get like the top of the top and make these movies. You feel me? And still to this day, they're doing that. So, shout out to Pixar, bro. Like,
Yeah, they've had a little up and down in
yeah,
recent years. But they still make good movies. Like they have good ones. I just think like they haven't pushed the volume
the
forward
envelope.
to like because I mean I like Incredibles 2, but it's not as good as the first one. Like I'd be like,
Oh yeah.
But there is good shit in it for sure.
Oh yeah,
but I think the best movie they've done recently was Red. I fuck with that movie heavy.
That's the Emotions movie.
No, that's Inside Out.
Oh, what's Red about?
Red is the girl that every time she gets too worked up, she turns to a red panda.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's basically about puberty. But great movie though. Cool concept as fuck. But yeah, man. I mean, this movie will always be in the top 10 for me. I adore this movie very, very much. I couldn't wait to get Raiden to watch it. He's watched it several times. He's even just blatantly asked for it. I want to watch Incredibles. So, and that's what timeless movies do, is shit like that, right? Like this movie, I don't think I'll never not watch this movie. Ever. And it's definitely my favorite Pixar movie, for sure. And when I was thinking about the music, for like the album I was gonna use for this, I went a couple different ways, but I was like, I have to pick my man, I have to pick him up Doom, bro,
Yeah.
because he has an album called Danger Doom that he did with Danger Mouse. Um,
Why did it turn out like that?
that is like it was using all the Adult Swim characters like Space Ghost and uh, Harvey Harvey Birdman and shit like that. Uh, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, uh, all over the album. But yeah, Danger Doom. Uh, what a very weird, unique album, but it has this kind of vibe though, where it's just like real, real vibrant, real fun, um, and like has that hero background.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept going back to that to pick it. I was like, yeah, I have to give MF Doom some shine right now. May he rest in peace. But yeah, I think it's one of his underrated works because I really like that album because there's a lot of goofy shit on there, but it definitely has some shit on there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all produced by Danger Mouse, from Gnarls Barkley and shit like that. But I can't recommend this movie enough to anybody. If you've never seen it, watch it ASAP. That's all I can say.
Definitely one of them ones. Definitely one of them ones.
But all right, Chris, what have you decided on what you want to do next week?
I'm torn between two. I'm really three, but three just crept up while we've been talking.
Okay.
But my first two, I don't want to even say the two because I don't want to. I think I'm going to go with the safer bet because one is a musical.
Okay.
And
what music?
I have a special connection to it. I'll say that. I was going to recommend Fantasia.
Oh, the Disney one.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that.
That's like a pure musical. There's no talking in that movie.
Yeah, but see, because you know you ain't take you never taken drugs before.
No, but I'm saying I was like, yeah, that's like more than musical. That is music. That's all music. Yeah.
But the film, for some reason, I think I'm super drawn to is let me do a quick fact check right quick before I
Fact check.
yeah.
What do you see if it's on streaming or what?
No. For some reason, I'm super connected to Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
Oh, that's a banger. Yeah.
Um,
that and Treasure Planet are both dope.
Yeah, but Atlantis for me was like,
hell yeah,
it's a sentimental film. So that's what I find myself recently going back to. It reminds me of my brother for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what I would like to revisit. I have went back and watched it recently, but like I'll watch that again for sure. So that's the film that for our little animated run that I would like to like revisit. I also feel like it's slept on. A lot of people don't talk about that film.
They don't. Yeah.
When it comes to like Pixar films,
I think
Disney films,
those are like those rare like flops back then because that and Treasure Planet both flopped and they both have that same kind of animation style.
Yeah,
but it super good though.
Yeah, I fuck with Atlantis hard. Funny enough, it flopped. I don't know if Atlantis, the second movie, went like to theaters or if it was like a Disney thing. Because I know they made a second one, but that first one is fire.
I mean, you got Michael J. Fox in that motherfucker. So
Milo, the character that resonates with part of me is like as well. So like, yeah, that's what I want to. That's what I want to slide into for the next pod, man. For sure.
I mean, it's definitely on Disney Plus. So
yeah. It's on there.
Shit, I might watch Treasure Planet just for the fuck of it because that movie's a banger too.
Why not, man? Why
Have you
not?
seen
Take
Treasure
a.
Planet?
I don't think that's one that I remember.
It came out a year after that one. It's like the same kind of animation style, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like pirates but in space. It's like that was like a big flop. It was like at the time it was like I think one of the most expensive animated movies ever made. It was like $140 million.
Mm.
But it only made 109 at the box office. It was like a big flop. Yeah, Wonder Man said that she'll fire watch it 10 times.
Treasure Planet.
Or Atlantis, maybe. But
I don't
either
know.
one,
Which one are you
shit.
talking about? Wandering Man.
But yeah, man, I would watch Treasure Planet 2 just so you can see what I'm talking about.
Type shit. I'm with it.
But super down. I love that movie, so I don't mind at all, for sure. As I could tell, my voice is getting worse and worse as we continue talking. So I'm gonna call it here. But thanks for everybody to stop by today. And if you're listening on audio, thank you for listening. If you're watching, thank you for watching. We'll see y'all next week. Because it's a holiday, me and Chris got to find out what day to do. It'll probably be on my birthday just to make it easy. But because Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I don't think anybody's gonna. They might, but I don't think they're gonna jump on to talk to us on Thanksgiving. But Chris is usually pretty busy on that day though. So
doing nigga shit.
Yeah, let's call it a day. But anything else left to say, Chris?
We outside. And be safe this holiday. Don't fight your drunk uncle, cousin. Let them make it. You know what I'm saying? And or brother, in my case. And you know what I'm saying? I know Thanksgiving is not the ideal holiday, but use that time to spend it with your family, man. Catch up, learn something new about them, get some history up out of them if they got any to offer, and get ready to spend some money for Christmas, man. That's all I got.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Save your money.
Always.
All right.
We out.
Yep.